In solo queue these days, it seems like an FF at 15 is called before minions even spawn pretty often. The pro scene though is a different story. No matter how impossible a game looks, there's always a reason you play it out and never surrender. The main reason is, well, it's against the rules of pro play to actually surrender. But here are the 5 greatest comebacks in pro history. You know, it's not just Worlds and MSI where TSM has put up international disappointment. Everything was going according to plan against Korean challenger squad ESC Ever in the group stage at IEM Katowice. Doublelift even locked up a pentakill on Ezreal.
Is he coming from behind? We'll see what they can do.
He's on Doublelift.
Yeah, he's doing it. There's the ult. Yellowstar on his own. Doublelift taking damage from that camp as well. Yellowstar flashes, gets hooked by Crazy, gets taken out. Ever winning yet another team fight, unless Hanser can try to turn it around with that Fiora, but he's on his own. Key goes in there a little bit too deep, but they do trade. Bjergsen will ult himself. Hanser trying to zone Loken out. He's going to go over the wall. That's a good place to be away from a Fiora, but it is a double kill coming in from Doublelift. Doublelift grabs the triple. He's turning this fight around in a big way. There's the Quadra. Can he go for the Penta? He's only got to kill Crazy. Crazy getting back to his turret. Hanser setting it up. Penta kill for Doublelift. And TSM takes that lead right back in a big way.
With an 11k gold lead, TSM started the Baron, and in one single team fight loss, they would go on to lose 5 turrets and a Nexus, while still maintaining the gold lead.
One more time though, they're setting up the Baron. They should just disengage and take the fight unless they can keep Ares busy.
Yeah, teleport coming in from Bjergsen. Ares trapped by that Lissandra ultimate, gets destroyed pretty quick.
Good way to keep him busy, I guess.
I suppose. I mean, they'll be able to take this Baron eventually, you'd think, although they're starting to take some decent damage. Scarin taking a lot. There's the culling use key. Magical Dreams his way out. Yellowstar pops that out. Very, very tanky as Crazy backs away. Hanser and Doublelift trying to get into the back lines onto Tempt and Key. Tempt tries to back away. Crazy comes over the wall to stop Hanser. There's the exhaust. Pulled back in again. Still healed, still healthy enough. Loken in the back lines trying to be a hero though. Doublelift goes low. Loken gets the kill onto Doublelift. Bjergsen lopes out too. There's the kill for Tempt. There's a double kill for Tempt. And incredibly, TSM gets aced. Are you kidding me? What is going on?
No, you lied to everyone. You said this was supposed to be a win.
I mean, they can't finish the game. They've got to go through the entire, mid lane.
But that's a lot of gold.
Turn of the game. They can probably take the inhibitor, right?
You get inhib right now, and you stop another Baron from Team Solo Mid. Again, we are constantly looking at a composition who wants to split push, getting into team fights over and over and over and over. I didn't hate the Baron start because they popped the Graves instantly.
So
but
are they going to go for it?
I mean, can they finish it? They got 15 seconds.
They actually have time. Are you serious? Are you actually telling me right now that TSM is going to lose the ESC Ever? They've got minions. There goes the first Nexus turret. Doublelift back in 6. Yellowstar's up. There goes the second Nexus turret. All they need to do is focus on the Nexus. They just need to focus on the Nexus. And ESC Ever, challenger team from Korea, will take out TSM. Oh, they get it! Ever, somehow, some way, they were down like 8,000 gold in the early game.
Major nostalgia warning on this one. CLG EU versus Moscow 5 DreamHack 2012. A contrast of playstyles as M5 was all-out early game aggression, while CLG EU were the scaling kings, hoping to drag every game out to at least 40 minutes. They both got their wish in this one, as M5 dominated the early game and racked up what would balloon to a near 30,000, yes, 30,000k gold lead, but there's no way to stop Froggen's wave clear on Anivia, so CLG EU hit their 60-minute power spike. They drag the game out, and at that point, the gold is irrelevant, and all it takes is a single team fight.
Diamond Proxy is going to get in there, but they've not got Genja. They're going to peel off. They've caught Darien out. Darien has to pull away from this one. He will back away. Can they finish off the Baron? The Baron was down to about 8,000 hit points. CLG going to have to peel off this one. Shirellia's rubbery pops. There goes Darien. Absolutely destroyed. Genja now is the target as well. They're going to dive towards Genja. Then the kick comes out on towards Genja. Headbutt, sorry, pulverized. Alex is now the target. That is wicked, picking up another kill. I cannot believe this is actually happening in front of me. Diamond Pro trying to get away from this one. Yellow Pete's just going to jump on his face any minute now. There we go. The shutdown comes in. The ace comes out from CLG. This is insane.
60 seconds spawn time. CLG gonna push this one through. In fact, they don't even care that those inhibitor turrets are focusing in them. The Nexus turret has already gone down. The second Nexus turret has come down, and CLG pull off the biggest comeback that we've ever seen in League of Legends at this level.
Amazing.
Absolutely insane. I cannot believe that just happened.
With a 25-3 record, Cloud9 was virtually unstoppable in the 2013 Summer LCS, which made it even more shocking when Vulcan racked up an 11-1 kill score and a 6k gold lead at just 15 minutes. Over the next 30 minutes though, through better team fighting and map movement, C9 would slowly chip away at that lead until one final team fight in Vulcan's base tied that kill score even and gave C9 the Nexus, despite still being down 4,000 gold.
He's cornered in the base. Oh, he threw the card instead of waiting on it. Gonna go ahead and sit on this one, but his team is at Baron buff.
He is going to get a little bit of damage onto High, but High can heal up pretty quickly, and here's the engage at Baron.
Taking it down, Meteos is in the front line, trying to get that absolute zero off. He can't get to the back, he's trying to Ice Blast on Azuna. So much focus went to Azuna, pushing him out of the base, and it might have been what they needed here. The Baron Den, Psycho Sid taking so much. Zuna's forced to back, they're saying, you are our last defense.
They were able to get the Baron, but at this point in the game, that's not worth 4 members because Cloud9 can go right up the middle here and end the game.
This is what they wanted at this point in the game, Kobe. We talked about a lot of what happened not meaning anything. Any fight at 60-second game timers is a one and done if you make it happen right.
It looks like Cloud9 are just going to go for that win right here. Nexus turret won't stand a chance.
The lockdown towards Zuna. He has red buff, but there's no kiting to be done. The fight is in his face. He goes down. Cloud9 comes back from what looked like an impossible win and keep themselves on top at number 1.
Congratulations. Look at them. What? They can't even believe it. That was the most amazing comeback that we have seen in the summer split.
There's just something extra in the air with SKT at the World Championship that strikes fear in their opponents, especially if their name is EDG after 2017. You know the story, a 9-0 start, inhib at 24 minutes and a 10k gold lead, and then the Wombo combo.
They're saving the Drake round. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming. Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through. Oh my God. Baker Shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it. They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations.
After that play, it took SKT just 14 minutes to not only get back into the game, but swing a 10k gold deficit into a 5k lead, and oh yeah, they won the game.
Scout getting himself away from Faker. Culling comes down. Equalizer also going to be used. Redemption now to continue the fight, but it's Clearlove who drops first. SKT continue the charge. Clearlove taken down means there is no front line for EDG. SKT continues the push. The Featherstorm comes out but won't be finding anything. And SKT will look to end the game here. Scout barely getting himself away. Now going to be juggled around. Now going to be brought down. Faker grabs the kill in the mouth. Bang with the killing spree on the Scout.
Watch Highboy.
And no matter how bad things looked, SKT still looks to finish here. Highboy alive. You've got to be mindful of the Xayah. Mako there to give him the Ardent Sensor, look to keep him alive. Highboy knocked up, now gonna be juggled, now taken down. SKT, legends for a reason, find their win.
SKT are the best team to ever play League of Legends, and that man has been there for all of it. I couldn't see a way back. The stats couldn't see a way back, but one team fight initiated by Wolf.
Take note, ladies and gentlemen, this might be the only time NA is at the top of one of these lists for a positive reason. Against a 7-0 RNG in the group stage of MSI 2016, it was a back and forth early game until RNG started to pull away, and an extended ace got them a Baron, 2 inhibs, and accelerated their gold lead to nearly 16,000. Cue the epic comeback, which featured a Helm's Deep level-based defense, the greatest play of Xmithie's career, and arguably the greatest cast of Kobe's career.
Let's call for them for a moment. Who he is gonna try for the divide, but in the end, he's the one who's gonna get taken down to 0 as Looper goes on in, turns on back actually, and this might be the final fight of the game. Looper can't go back in, but Xiaohu has no problem tagging in to take out the Emperor, and that is gonna be a godlike fight for RNG.
Who's
can hold on.
Who's
taken away. Looper gets his GA popped. That is a 1-for-1 so far. Looper will be back, but he gets knocked and popped and taken out. They find MLXG, and that is the miracle play that keeps CLG alive. You contest this dragon, they absolutely have to, but it is going so low already.
They have to go hard. CLG just have to force. They have no...
Get the bind on Mata, can they do it? Lambs just bite Baron and a dragon ain't dying, I should say. Stixay does get Mata. The dragon goes down, it's secured by Xmithie. That is the first one for them. Can they do it? Can you believe? Do you have the faith in CLG? Because they just secured 3. Looking for 4. Looking for it. And can they end on this one?
Are you kidding me? Xmithie goes in and he lambs respites to keep the dragon alive so they can't get 5th dragon during the fight. Holy moly!
Yeah, CLG need to reset. Flank, it's coming in. It's going to be Looper. Darshan gets the wind up. Where's the pitch? It's not going anywhere, but in comes Looper. Now, Looper is actually going to have to back off, but can they flank again? Darshan a little low. Death Mark onto Huhi, and they're starting to low, but Xiaohu is shut down by Stixay. I don't know how this one's going to turn out, and that's insane. Looper is going low, but he chrono breaks back. A double kill for Huhi. A kill for Huhi. I can't believe it. A triple kill. That's going to be the ace. Looper is down. CLG. Do you believe, Kobe?
Did it! Are you kidding me? They're going to take down the undefeated team here at MSI!
Nexus turret will fall. Another will fall. 42 minutes. And
I never doubted them! I never doubted them!
CLG, Counter Logic Gaming with the most unlikely victory.